crochet dress. For winter, I wanted something long sleeve with like kind of the bell sleeves, and it's kind of a midi length so that you know you can still walk and stuff. It's really easy for beginners, so you can just follow the top pattern from Made in a Moment. Their pattern is very good, and I altered it so that I continued to make this top part, and I just worked in rounds. And then for this skirt bit, wow, look at this one. For this skirt bit, I just did two front and back panels, and then sewed everything, all three pieces together. So it's really easy, and I will show you how I did the stitches and sewed everything together. So to start off the foundation chain, you're gonna slip knot and chain 3, and then you're gonna yarn over and put your hook through the first chain and yarn through, yarn over one more time and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And then you're going to go into this little V here, this chain space here, which I'll show you. And then you yarn over, go through that chain space, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then just continue that until you have a chain long enough to go around your neck and however wide you like the neckline to be. So once again, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This entire piece I did half double crochet, which is basically yarn over once, go through the chain, yarn over, pull through all 3. So I did that for this entire project, just yarning over once, going through, yarn over again, and then pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That was how I did this entire dress. This is how I do the color change. Basically, in the last row, in the last stitch of the last row of the white, I would yarn over, pull through 3 on my hook to make that half double crochet, and then I would take the second color, blue, and put it through the hook to make that the final half double crochet. And you got to make sure you pull the colors tight. And then with that, the blue, I would do the slip stitch at the end of the row just to close that off. So it looks something like this. And you just want to make sure you pull the white and the blue tail quite tightly, and then you would start off with the chain 2 again. And then I flip my work and then just start doing my half double crochets again with the second color blue. And normally I would just pull these 2 tails along with me. You can do that, but you can also just tie a knot here and cut them off and weave them in later. So yes, this is how I did the color changes with the scrap yarn that I used. And then you would just work how many ever rows you want blue to be in, and I will write down the exact amount of rows I did for this whole piece. So this is what the top looks like. I'm almost done with it, and you can see that from the back here, I started doing the seam at the back because I added the new yarn at this blue line here, because the original pattern from Made in a Moment is just a crochet sleeve. So to make it a top, you just add a new yarn at the back, and then you do your chain 2 and half double crochets all around, and then end with a slip stitch. Just gonna add a few more rows until it ends at my upper hip, so just to cover your torso. And I did say in the pattern that it should end about like 3 fingers below your belly button, and then you will also start your increases from here. To start the skirt panels, you're just going to do 1 long chain that is the length of your waist. So from one side to the other, that will be the front panel. Start off the skirt panels, you're just going to do 1 row of half double crochets, and then you would do an increase at every other row for about maybe 7 rows, and I'll show you how to do that at the end of this row. So after doing a whole row of half double crochets, you're just going to chain 2 on the next row, on the second row, and then you're going to do 2 half double crochets into the first stitch. So that is counted as your increase. So to start of the second row, you just do 2 stitches into the same stitch, 2 half double crochets into the same stitch like this, And then for the rest of the row, you just continue to do 1 half double crochet into every stitch until the end of the row. So I finished the second row off with 1 last stitch, and then chain 2, turn the work again, and do 2 stitches into the first stitch of the same row. It'll look like this after 7 rows, this top bit. So to clarify, I did 7 rows of increases here, so go out like this, and then you just crochet straight all the way down, straight edges. And then for the hemline, oh, look at the light, so pretty. For the hemline, I did some trebles, which I did 4 treble crochets in every 2 stitches. So you skip 2 chain spaces. In one of them, do 4 treble crochets, and then you continue that for the rest of the skirt panel, and you change your color. I've already started sewing the skirt panels together. I've joined them on one side like this, and look how the colors are just lined up so nicely. And then I will sew the other ends together like that, and then I will just add it here. So then that will just make the dress. So this is the whole dress sewed together. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I really appreciate the support and feedback that I've got from this, and I hope you try this out and enjoy making it as well.